There are many reasons why people in the watch community mod or build their own watches. Some do it just out of passion, others build their watches because it's sometimes less expensive and you can choose high quality parts. This watch I built for a totally different reason than usual. A while ago, I met the most beautiful girl on earth and she is aware of my hobby and this channel. As we were planning our engagement party, she asked me to build a watch that I'll exclusively wear for this occasion. So here we are today, which is actually a few weeks back when I built this watch, and I'm sharing this experience with you. If you want to build the same or a similar watch, make sure to use the links in the video description to help support the channel. Thank you. I wanted something with a green accent to match my outfit. I love to pair green with gold because that screams luxury and class. Just look at Rolex watch boxes if you disagree with that statement. I chose this beautiful green and gold dial with Arabic numerals at the even numbers. I love how this dial plays with the light, and I am sure it will look amazing with the case that I chose for this build. As usual, we need to remove some of the feet under the dial to be able to fit it on this Seiko NH35 movement. Here I show the feet you need to remove. You also need to file any residue to have a flush fitting. The dial doesn't have a date window, meaning it'll be easier as we won't have to care about the date switching at midnight. We still need to align both the hour and minute hand at the 12 o'clock position to make sure the time is accurate. When installing hands, I double check to make sure there is sufficient clearance between the hour hand and the dial, and then between the minute hand and the hour hand. This guarantees smooth operation and protects your hands from scratching each other. The second hand is no longer an issue for me with so many builds under my belt. My advice, if you're still struggling with it, is to use an eye loupe or magnifying glass. And don't try to install it right after drinking coffee, as you'll need very stable hands to perform this task. After installing the hands and making sure the second hand is moving, it's good to give it some cleaning using a soft brush and Rotor to remove any marks or residue from the dial and hands. Before preparing the case for the rest of the watch, I need to remove the temporary stem and crown from the movement. This is the beautiful gold case that I selected for this build. I removed the case back using this rubber ball. I also removed the gasket and put it in the grease container. This case comes with a stainless steel case back, but I want a display case back, so I purchased it separately. That's completely optional. I unscrew the crown and give the case some good cleaning using this lens pen. It's time to put the dial and movement inside the case. Once done, I make sure everything is well in place. I screw the stem into the crown and put everything in its place inside the movement, preparing to take some measurements. I need to measure how much of the stem I should cut for the crown to fit perfectly. For disclosure, I messed up the first stem here, so I had to pick up a spare one. Always have spare stems, you never know. I insert the stem into the watch and check if everything is fitting correctly. Once I'm happy with the fitment, I put the gasket into the case and close down the case back. You might have noticed that I didn't put Loctite on the stem. I noticed that after filming, and I went back and did it. This watch doesn't show the date, so the risk of the crown and the wing itself is very slim. I still want to be on the safe side and make sure the crown is not going anywhere. And finally, I fit this beautiful green leather strap with a gold buckle. This is how the watch looks like in the end. I gotta say, I was very happy when it turned out this way. Green and gold is a very successful combination if you want a nice looking classy watch. This case has exceeded my expectations with the great finishing. Again, that crystal will make any dial pop up and look amazing. The display case back and gold rotor look incredible. I'm so happy I went with it instead of the stainless steel case back. I find myself looking at the case back for a few seconds before I put the watch on. It's just that amazing. This is how the watch looks like on my 6.25" wrist. It wears relatively compact. I still think 36mm suits my wrist better, but this one is not too bad. If your wrist is slightly wider than mine, it will be just perfect. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like these. If you'd like to build the same watch, links are in the video description for the parts and tools I used. Here are some similar watch builds that you might find interesting. Thank you so much for watching.